What's going on, guys? This is Travis here, and today I am bringing you my PPL Week 2 Team Builder. First things first, if you still don't know what PPL is, even though it's literally the only content that's going to be on my channel for the next few weeks, spoilers, it is a draft-based Pokemon League in which I am competing in Division 1. Basically, you draft a team at the start of the season and play people each week, etc. All the links down to their Twitter, YouTube, and public spreadsheet will be down in the description, as well as the links of every other coach, including our opponent for this week. So before we get into that, I want to just go over what the league table looks like. Sorry about the weird dimensions. I've got a new version of OBS, I'm still sort of getting used to it, so this looks a little funky, but deal with it for now. So basically, even though we lost last week, we are sitting right dead in the middle of the table because of differential. Us and Norwhich, Skitty, I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce that, are tied for 7th. Not really where I want to be, not gonna lie, but we're not in the relegation zone, so that's always nice. But I really want to get a win out this week. If just to level the playing field a little bit, make myself a little bit more comfortable, because I'm a bit nervous about, the whole Division 1 thing. However, another reason I want to win so much this week is our opponent is actually Kelly, also known as UnderTheRadar. And those of you who watched my season in Division 2 would know that both of us got promoted, and when he played me, he actually won 3-0. And it was one of the worst matches. Not the worst, one of the worst matches I had. One of the most definitive losses I've had. Like, he just outplayed me so much, like, every single turn. So I want revenge. Basically, I'm going to try and fuck him up. In any case, mention our opponent is UnderTheRadar. His team will appear above me. Each team consists of Infernape, Azumarill, Fortress, Amoonguss, Reuniclus, Alamomola, Umbreon, Miltank, Flygon, Megamanectric, and Persian. For those of you wondering why I read it out, it's because a lot of people tab out of team builder videos because a lot of talking. Anyway, so we've got some really interesting stuff like Persian, which does a surprising amount of work to my team. Don't laugh. But yeah, if you look at my team, it can get coverage for pretty much everything, so that could be a problem. The main thing that jumped out at me about his team, well, two things. One is, oh my god, bulk. He has a regenerated core, with a 3-mon regenerated core nonetheless, with an Umbreon and a Miltank. Azumarill's decently bulky, he's got Megamanectric for Intimidate, and Flygon can be bulky, gets recovery, that kind of thing, and obviously it's sort of Fortress to deal with. It's just ridiculous. However, do also notice that Fortress and Flygon are his two forms of hazard removal, neither of which are the most reliable. Both have a quad weakness, which I'm going to try and exploit. The main thing I noticed after that was his speed tiers are just freaking all over the place. He has some of the fastest ones. He has Mewnich based on 36, Persian 115, Infernape 108, Flygon 100. Then I believe it drops to Miltank 100 as well, sorry. Then it drops to Umbreon at 60. So from 60 to 100, I think 65 I think Umbreon is. 65 to 100 he has nothing. Most of my team sits in that range. So it's a really interesting, well, not most of my team, but a couple of really important things. Like Ember will probably outspeed all the Pokemons because you're not going to run speed on them most likely. What else? Excadrill. Actually, yeah, really not that much of my team. Crawfish. But essentially, speed creeping is going to be a bit weird because it's either my really fast ones are going to try and outspeed everything, or I'm going to be running something really bulky. It's kind of just how it works. First, not really the first one I decided on, and one I decided I needed fairly early on though is this Latios set. So I'm going to get right into my team now. Choice Scarf, Latios, Trick, Draco Meteor, Luster Purge, because why not, and Hidden Power Fire. Hidden Power Fire is obviously for Fortress. I didn't really know what else I wanted to put there. I probably could have put Shadow Ball for Reuniclus, but like, Fortress doesn't have a great matchup against me, but he's also one of his more reliable spinners, and originally this team had Ember, so I was like, I need something else to take out Fortress, and also if Ember gets worn down, I had no other fire coverage on my team. So decided I wanted to put some fire coverage somewhere. Latios didn't need any other coverage particularly because Draco Meteor just hurts everything, which is why I have Luster Purge as well. If you guys don't know, Luster Purge is a move which I believe is exclusive to Latios. And it has a 50% chance to lower the opponent's special defense, base 70 Psychic move. So it's a little bit weaker than Psychic or Psyshock, but that chance to lower Spadef is potentially going to help me wear down the likes of Miltank. Well, I suppose I don't appreciate Draco anyway. Not Umbreon because it's immune. Alamamola, Amoongus, because I won't be able to predict if it's physically or especially defensive. But the main one was probably Azumarill. If it brings an Assault with Azumarill, Psyshock still doesn't quite do enough. So I wanted that Luster Purge, potentially get the drop, scare it out again, because Arcojet will kill and the Luster Purge will, that kind of thing. Speed is to outspeed a max speed Flygon, also Miltank, dead if you bring Miltank, but that's basically just, if you bring Scar Flygon, I can still outspeed it with this and OHKO with Draco. That also allows me to outspeed Mega Manectric, and obviously any other non-Scarfer on his team. Max special attack because Nuke is fun, and the rest in HP, just, I think I actually screwed up the E-Being on this, didn't do it optimally, but anyway, the rest in HP just to, you know, potentially live hits. Next mod is, sorry, just gotta change screens here, Ember. So I have tossed and turned about this Ember set so much. Basically, I wanted to try and outspeed everything, but I didn't want to run Scarf because that meant I was locked into something which I'd incorporate through his team. You also don't have a nickname, you should be Tommy Karavik. Sorry, this is super unprofessional. But I really didn't know what moves I wanted to run as well. Like, I get coverage from most, if not all, of his team, but then like I can only run 4 moves, so it was difficult. Yeah, what I ended up going with, probably not. I may change a move to Flare Blitz. Still not sure. I might change Wild Charge out to Flare Blitz and just deal with Alamamola another way. But I ended up going with Expert Belt, Reckless, with Brick Break, Flame Charge, Wild Charge, and Hidden Power Ice. HP Ice is purely for Flygon because a physically defensive Flygon actually deals with the rest of my 3 moves quite well. I have Brick Break because I didn't want Hammer Arm lowering my speed if I'm trying to boost it with Flame Charge, and I didn't want Superpower lowering my attack and defense if I'm trying to sweep. Which is basically what this Ember is meant to do. It's meant to come in late game, get a Flame Charge Revenge kill on something which it can take a hit from, like Mega Manectric for example, or if Umbreon's worn down really low, or if Miltank's down low, Fortress is in and doesn't want to switch out, that kind of thing. Get off his +1 speed and then really hurt his team. I obviously can't sweep straight away because he has things like an Azumarill, an Alamamola, etc. But late game, Ember could come in clutch. Brick Break is mainly for Umbreon. It also gives nice fighting stab if I want to go middle ground play instead of predicting HP Ice at some point. Wild Charge is basically for Alamamola, also hits Azumarill if he's been switching that in, that kind of stuff. Expert Belt because with Wild Charge I didn't want to be able to be Wish Protect stalled by Rocky Helmet Alamamola because I would be taking a lot of recoil from Wild Charge, plus a Rocky Helmet if he's, and with this set I think I 2-hit KO him, but not like you can Wish Protect, get all his health back. I still do it with like 60%, but you can keep doing that for a while and eventually I'll die to recoil, particularly if I was riding Life Orb. That's what I got with that. The speed is to outspeed an uninvested Flygon, also uninvested Miltank. So I think that was it, yeah. So if he brings either of those, I can Brick Break the Miltank and do a huge chunk to it, or Flygon I can outspeed him with HP Ice. At +1, this still doesn't outspeed Mega Manectric, but it didn't even if I ran max speed, so I ended up just going with this because it lets me outspeed most other things. I think this outspeeds Infernape, but I'm not 100% sure. Fairly sure it's outspeeds Infernape at +1. Anyway, next mon is my Tyranita. You guys would notice he has a Rake Uniclus. It's a huge problem for my team. My best answer for it is Tyranitar because Stab Crunch hurts. Running Unnerved because I don't need the sand, I don't have extra drill, and it means if he runs Culver Berry on Uniclus for example, I'm not gonna care, I can just crunch it and it's gone. Stealth Rock because I wanted Stealth Rock, they're nice, Earthquake and Thunder Punch. The reason I have Weakness Policy is basically what I'm hoping will happen, is he'll bring in Azumarill, Aqua Jet, activate my weakness policy, and I OHKO with Thunder Punch. It's also, a lot of things will be carrying coverage for Tyranita, but then it can take moves anyway. So say like an Amoonguss is in, I can just crunch, take a Giga Drain, weakness policy activate, next crunch will kill. It allows me to just do huge damage to his whole team. I didn't particularly want to run Chopper Berry, A, because it doesn't help me beat the Infernape at all, close combat still just OHKOs. I think it's a chance to not OHKO, but still not worth it. And Azumarill can still just hit me up with Aqua Jet, Play Rough, Waterfall, etc. Megamanectric might be carrying Signal Beam, Flygon gets Earthquake, so it wasn't like fighting coverage was his most obvious way to take this down. So I decided to go with Weakness Policy, exploit that a little bit, hopefully take some unstabbed coverage moves and do a lot of damage back. No speed investment, probably a mistake. Originally I sped crept Umbreon and changed it into defense. I might change it back. I put it in defense mostly to take an Aqua Jet better. See what happens during the match. I don't think I'll change anything from these sets because I have done art a lot about them. It's just I'm still kind of undecided on a lot of these, but I'm battling soon, so yeah. Next mon is Pantera the Slyroh. This is actually a really fun set. I mean, not fun. It's one that I really like. And that is Assault Vest Slyroh with a decent amount of SPDF investment, 188 EVs in SPDF, 68 in defense, the rest in HP, which is 252, with a bold nature. Basically, this thing shuts down Infernape no matter what it does. Modest, Solar Beam does not 2 KO, and Psychic just destroys its life. It also means I can take hits from Megamanectric, so potentially if I want to be a bit cheeky, I can stay in and go for a Skull Burn, or if it's low, I can kill it off with a Psychic, that kind of thing. And then have Ice Beam for Flygon, because it's still a Slyroh with some defense investment, and if it's a special Flygon, I can chew those hits as well. It can sort of take hits from Azumarill decently well, but it doesn't get Energy Ball or Thunderbolt, I don't think, so eh. Signal Beam hits Rhinoculus, Umbreon, I think that's it, but it's basically to hit those two if, again, they're revengeable range. I don't outspeed either of them depending on investment, but it's more just if they switch in, I might also get the Confusion, you never know. So yeah, that's one of the components of my bulk. You'll see I basically have 3 Wall Breakers and 3 bulky ones over here. The next one is Baby Metal the Ordino, mostly physically defensive, so it's 228 HP, 236 defense, and 44 in special attack with a bold nature again. This is mostly to deal with Azumarill. Azumarill is a big problem for my team. And this thing can kind of take it on decently well unless it's like Bandit or Belly Drum. I have Thunderbolt to hit that Azumarill, so if it does Belly Drum on me, I can potentially take it out. Wish, because I currently have a lot of mons that don't have recovery. In fact, Slyroh is the only other one that has recovery, so I have Wish so I can keep my other mons healthy. Dazzling Gleam for stab, it also hits Umbreon for like almost not 0 damage. And Flygon is the main one I'm trying to do damage to. Gets walled by a couple of things, namely Fortress, but I want to Wish Protect just so I can take a hit as I go for Wish and then Protect and be up right back up to a good amount of HP. The reason I have a little bit of special attack investment is just to make that Thunderbolt a little bit more powerful. The extra defense and HP EVs didn't really let me take any hits, so I just put it into special attack just so I could do a little bit more with that Thunderbolt. Now last mon is Cruelfish. Now you're probably looking at this set going, what the fuck, this is not what I was expecting from a Cruelfish. I did strongly consider physically defensive Intimidate Cruelfish, decided against it, ended up going with no attacking moves, Spikes, Destiny Bond, Taunt, and Endure, holding a Custap Berry, max HP, 124 defense, and 132 in speed. So that speed was for something. Can't now remember for the life of me what it was. Oh well. Yeah, it's not coming to me. I don't think it was max speed Azumarill. Maybe it was same as the other ones, uninvested base 100s. No, that's 212. Nope, no idea. I can't remember what the speed is for, that's actually really bad. Anyway, speed creeping something. With the rest in special defense just because reasons. With the reason I have Poison Point is because Endure is a 4th gen tutor move, I believe, and Cruelfish didn't get any other abilities back then. which is unfortunate. I have spikes because he's most likely going to bring Rapid Spin Fortress. Even if not, I can get spikes up and wear down a low 3 Generator Core. Make it so they can't heal up as much. It helps me take down MewCastle, etc. Spikes are generally pretty good against his team. He only has 1 immunity and Flygon, so everything's going to be taking a good chunk of damage from those. He also has Magic Gyro, but I'll deal with that when I come to it. Taunt because I don't like things setting up. Destiny Bond because if something is set up I want to be able to kill it. So that's like Infernape potentially, Azumarill, and Reuniclus are probably the 3 that I'm most scared of. This obviously also deals quite well with Infernape and Azumarill, resisting both of their dual stabs, which is super cool. I have Endure Custap Berry because I'm a Lord. I'm hoping I can Endure on something that doesn't get priority. So say like Reuniclus is set up to +6, I can Endure, or actually I probably just Destiny Bond that one because I'm faster. But anyway, I was thinking more Mega Manetric when I did this, is Endure on a Thunderbolt, and then get a Custap Berry, Destiny Bond, and kill it. Might not work in the game, he might see it coming if I reveal the Endure, but hopefully I can get a Destiny Bond kill on something after I set up a couple of spikes. It will also lead to the whole Destiny Bond mind game thing where do I taunt, do I spikes, do I debond, and the more mind games and 50-50s I can bring up in this game, I think the better, because Kelly is very, very good. If the opponent plays safe, he's very, very good at getting on top of them, and I'm also generally pretty good at 50-50s. I screwed up a lot last week, but last season in the PPL I got my 50-50s on point most of the time. So I'm going to try and make those come up to stop him being able to play safe, force him to make moves, and then try and make him stuff up while I still keep my walls healthy and the things I need to take down his walls healthy. It's going to be difficult to say the least, but anyway, I want to try and bring in those mind games because he won't want me getting spikes up, he won't want me Destiny Bond killing something. So if I taunt something and it has to attack, then you force him to switch and I go for spikes, etc. Again, as I mentioned, this thing also helps to handle Infernape and Azumarill because it's just a freaking Lord, because Qwilfish is amazing. In any case, that is the end of my team. The match will be going up later today because we're battling in a couple of hours, hopefully. Maybe like 1 hour. And I will upload it after that is finished. If you want to go see Kelly's side of the battle and his team builder, etc., again, his links will be in the description, same as all the other coaches. I hope you guys have enjoyed this upload, and I will see you. I keep saying upload there, I don't mean to. I will see you in my next upload.